Hey guys, Corey here, and welcome to the Ultimate Beginner's Guide to Genshin Impact. Now guys, in this guide, I'm going to be going over the stuff that the game doesn't necessarily teach you, alright? They do a good job, walking you through a lot of the basics, but I'm going to be giving you guys a lot of the tips that the game never mentions, and you guys are going to get a ton of value out of this video. I'm going to be covering the most basic stuff first, and then I'm going to be covering the more complicated stuff, the more technical tips for a little bit later on in your game, later on in the video. So if you're already past the stuff I'm talking about now, just skip ahead a little bit later and you're going to find some useful tips there for you as well. Genshin Impact is a massive, free-to-play, multi-platform, gacha-style fantasy RPG. This thing has a massive open world. Think like Elder Scrolls, think like Zelda Breath of the Wild, that sort of thing. But instead of costing, I don't know, $70 or whatever they charge for new games nowadays, this thing is free to play, free to download, all right? Even on mobile. Absolutely amazing. Like I said, I've been waiting for this for years. Right now, it's available on Apple, it's available on Android, it's available on PS4, and of course for PC, and that is free to download on all those. Now, a couple quick notes. If you plan on downloading this for mobile, you're gonna need a pretty solid device, okay? This is gonna be a 5 GB download right around there on mobile, all right? I originally downloaded it on my iPad, but it's kind of an older iPad. It was a little bit buggy, so what I ended up doing was downloading it on my computer, where it's about a 25 GB download. It's running a lot more smoothly on the computer, but I was able to log into the exact same account on my computer that I started on my iPad. I could literally stop right now, pick up my iPad, and start in this exact spot from there as well. So beautiful cross-platform integration. My first tip, guys, is do not try to fly until you get your glider, all right? I made this mistake and died immediately jumping off a cliff because I read an article that said in this game you can fly when you fall or jump off of cliffs. It's not that simple. You gotta wait until you get the glider before you go jumping off cliffs. Otherwise, you will get seriously hurt or die. Now, gliding does use up stamina. That's the little yellow bar you see to the right of my character. Now, when you're on the ground, you can choose to dash or run faster. That's also going to burn through your stamina. And one thing that I really ran into, I died so many times, is when you're low on stamina, you're going to drown swimming. Even if you're really close to where you think you're going. Watch this. My guy's going to run out of stamina right now. It doesn't matter if you can, if you're right next to the shore, your guy's going to drown. He's going to die. I died so many times trying to swim to places that I couldn't quite reach. But the good news is, when you die swimming, because if you're like me, you probably will, you'll just come back alive. Nothing really happens. So pretty handy there. Now, when you're climbing or swimming, then you can choose to just go with the regular speed. That's going to use up your stamina very slowly. Or you can choose to use bursts, which is going to use your stamina up a lot faster, all right? So if it's a really long ways, you can make it a lot further going slowly than you can if you jump around. Same goes for swimming. You're going to last a lot longer swimming normal speed than you will at the short burst. But if you're really close to shore and you want to speed up the game, go ahead and use those short bursts. Now, the battle system is really well explained inside the game, but I got some pro tips for you coming a little later on in the video. Now, sometimes after battles, you're going to have to heal your characters. So you're going to be doing that by eating food, all right? And that's pretty well explained in the game. You can get a little bit of food by eating like apples and berries and whatnot. You can get a lot of health by eating some of the stuff that you have to prepare in-game. Cooking is really well explained in the game, so I'm not going to go into that here. We're just going to use one of these chicken mushroom skewers to bring his health back up a little bit. That's fine. Now, another way to heal your characters without using up your supplies is going to be to teleport to one of the temple statues, all right? And that's different from the teleport waypoints here. Those are just waypoints, but the ones with the circle in them are statues of the 7 gods. Teleport to one of those, and you can actually heal your characters up to full health for free. We're going to use the statue's blessing. Look, it already did it for me. Sometimes it doesn't do it automatically when you get there, and you have to click on your characters, and you click the 100% over here, and click on each character until it gets them to 100%. So just kind of a little bug there. Sometimes you have to do it manually. A lot of times it'll do it just by getting next to the statue. Now, guys, we're going to talk about this world map. It explains in-game that by activating these statues of the 7, that's what's going to open up new sections of your map. It's going to make the map visible. Just walking through it is not going to do it. Mind you, that is only the statues that's going to do that. If we go to an area I haven't been yet, we can see the statues in the dark. If we work our way over to those statues and activate them, it's going to light up that area of the map. Now, once you've lit up the area of the map, then you're going to be able to start activating waypoints inside of that to teleport to as well. And I got to tell you, the teleportation system is awesome. You can teleport straight to any of the statues you've activated, any of the waypoints you've activated, and you can also use temples that you've interacted with as teleport points too. I got to tell you, that one took me a little while to figure out. Now, guys, let's talk adventure ranks. Adventure ranks are the main way you're going to progress throughout the game. When you reach a new adventure rank, make sure you go to Catherine to claim your adventure rank rewards. Right now, I'm at level 19. I've been power playing this game for like, I don't know, at least 5 days now. Just every night until late at night. Now, you can get adventure rank rewards for doing just about everything along the map. Fights, activating chests, bosses, all that stuff. But the main way you're going to get it is by doing quests. Now, the main quests, Archon quest, story quest, those are going to give you the most adventure rank. And down a little lower on the quest menu, you're going to find like a bunch of little side quests, some daily commission quests that are going to give you a decent amount of adventure rank as well. In fact, at least once every day, you should go to talk to Catherine. She's going to dispatch you on daily commissions for quick little quests that you can do to get a reward and get some more adventure rank. Now, guys, let's talk controls, all right? We see all these quick buttons up here, but they're not really self-explanatory. One of the things that I figured out was that by clicking on the Paimon, you can open up a main menu that contains all of those other ones in it as well, all right? All the ones on the screen that aren't labeled are actually labeled right here, and you're gonna be able to find all that stuff with the explanations. Like when you want to switch your party, that was really difficult for me to find, but right in here, party setup, boom. You can change the characters in your party. You want to get to your inventory to eat some food, get some healing? Go for it. Over time, you're going to get to know what all these things mean on here. But for now, if you just click on the Paimon, it's going to open up that main menu where you're going to be able to find all those different menus in one spot. Be sure to check your menu quite often because inside of the mail, you're going to find stuff that you can claim. Just click claim all at the bottom. As you're going through stuff, you're just going to get rewards. Another one you want to check out is your adventurer handbook. There's going to be a lot of stuff for you to claim in there as well. Ooh, I just claimed one and got an additional adventure rank. That's what's up. Unfortunately, they don't have a claim all button inside the adventure handbook, but it's kind of fun just to go through and claim all these anyways. Oh, what am I gonna get when I get this last one? Anything? I can claim the main prize now. Ooh, yeah, baby. Got a new chapter? I got a bunch done in there too. Oh my gosh, I forgot to check my adventure handbook for a long time. So many things to claim. Be sure to claim these, check these more often, like every day that you get on. You can claim the stuff that you completed maybe the night before. You're gonna get a lot of items that are gonna help you build up your heroes, make your characters a lot stronger. Achievements, also another one to be checking. They're gonna be giving you some free stuff in there, just some free Prima Gems. You can eventually turn those into wishes for new characters and weapons. All right, guys, now that we've covered a lot of the basic stuff, we're gonna get into some of the more advanced tips for battles and for moving throughout the game. First one, shoot birds wherever you see them, all right? Because you're not going to have another good source of fowl. Your best source is going to be to shoot birds whenever you see them and just collect it. The reason for this is simple, all right? Fowl is used in a lot of the foods that actually give you more health. Those are the ones you're going to be using the most often. Chicken, mushroom, skewer, delicious, sweet, madam chicken, all right? You're going to need fowl for all those. So if you shoot birds every time you see them, you're going to have plenty of fowl for healing foods. Right in front of Mondstadt, there's always a bunch of birds out there that I like to get. It's a good place. Every time I'm in Mondstadt, I like to try and get a couple birds. Now let's talk about building your 4-person party. First of all, you're going to need an archer, all right? Amber, the one you start with, is just fine. She's got fire and aimed ranged ability. Both of those are going to come in really handy. Just trust me. You're going to be switching to her all the time to get specific stuff done, but she's not going to be your party's main fighter for sure. Now I want to talk about weapons. Your main character that you come with is a sword player, all right? That means you can really only equip him with sword type weapons. What I'm going to suggest is that you get a character that uses a claymore, like Noelle here. I'm going to show you how to get her in just a few minutes for free, but she uses a claymore type weapon, all right? I'll do these different kinds of claymores. Now, claymores, you're gonna want a claymore character in your group because claymore type weapons are really good at beating through enemy shields, all kinds of different stuff, all right? I like to have my main fighter be a claymore character. Now, Noelle's not one of the ones that you normally come with, so you're gonna have to go to the wish platform, do the beginner's wish, do a 10-time set. You're not gonna be able to do that right away. At least right now it's minus 20%, so it's only going to cost 8 of these Acquaint Fates. But you're going to get a number of those free throughout the game, so you don't have to spend money to get Noelle. Just play until you have enough Prima Gems or enough Acquaint Fates. Do the wish times 10, and you're guaranteed to get Noelle, a Claymore character. Now, guys, I got to warn you, they got me on this one. I spent some money. I was trying to draw to get for Venti, and I failed. The reason for that is, basically, to wish for him, you need this Intertwined Fate, which you get from another kind of Fate, which you get from Prima Gems, which those you can buy. Now, for your first few paid draws of the Wish times 10, it's only going to use a little bit of Prima Gems. It was like 300, like nothing. I was like, oh, I'm going to get so many draws. But after I drew a few times, I realized the next one was going to cost me 1,600 Prima Gems. If you're going to spend money, if you're going to make multiple Wish times 10s, keep an eye on the price every time. Don't just click it through, because that price is going to gradually increase on you. They got me with it. I spent way more than what I thought I was going to spend trying to get him, and I still didn't get him. I just gave up. Now, on your 4-person team, you're gonna have some handy characters like Amber to shoot stuff, to set stuff on fire. You're gonna be using her all the time, and then you're gonna have like your main fighting characters. For me, it's Chongyun and Noelle. Now, my main fighters are the ones that I want to keep leveled up as much as possible. In fact, be able to get Noelle maxed out here. Yes, finally get to max Noelle, and check them often, because not only can you level up the character, you can also level up the weapons. And the one that took me a while to figure out was you can level up all your artifacts as well. We'll go ahead and enhance this Exile Circlet here. The auto add feature is really good for getting rid of all your 1-star equipment that you're not going to need to use or want to use. So use that auto add feature on 1-star materials, and that's a really good way to get rid of it all while upgrading your artifacts and weapons. And once you get your main fighters maxed, go ahead and start trying to get your other characters maxed as well, even if they're just used in some circumstances, because on a really difficult boss, you're going to have to fall back to your non-main fighter characters sometimes to get them finished off, so you're going to want to keep up with them as well. Although, don't focus on all your characters. Equally, your main fighters, level those up first. That's going to help you get through a lot of the fights and a lot of the game a lot faster. Now, guys, let's talk about battle. We got one right in front of us. At first, you're probably just going to be standing and swinging, but as enemies get more and more difficult, you're going to have to add in a few more tricks to your arsenal, like dashing to your next opponent, dashing away from attack, dashing in for the kill, and of course, one of my favorites, gliding into a battle and then attacking them from above, all right? Now, be sure to remember to use your special abilities when they come up, and you can switch between characters to use their abilities that are ready as well. We're going to dash away from that attack. There we go. We avoided it. We're going to glide in. Boom. We're going to use his ability. We're going to switch to our other character. We're going to use his ability. Oh, the guy's already dead. The guy's already dead. But you'll get used to it. Remember, a lot of times jumping, climbing over stuff's gonna get you away from some of the big guys. You can glide in, attack them from above, use those abilities whenever you're able, and remember to dash around the battlefield to get to a guy that you've just knocked down that went flying back, to dodge incoming attacks, to go around guys that don't matter, to go after a mage that maybe is healing the other guys. Go switching. Oh, not switching. Tried to switch. Here we go. We're gonna use his ability, get them frozen. Oh man, yeah, they're toast. Let's go get this guy. We're gonna dash up to him. There we go. We're gonna switch. Boom. Now guys, I realize there's a lot of stuff that I didn't quite cover in this one. I just tried to cover the stuff that wasn't self-explanatory inside the game. The rest of it, you guys are gonna have to explore. You guys are gonna have to go do a bunch of quests. The rest of the stuff I didn't cover, honestly, is pretty self-explanatory. Look at this dude, he cannot use stairs. Oh, gonna use his big ability. Oh no. Oh, this dude's going after me. Can we get him frozen? Nope, not quite. We're gonna knock him off this cliff though, watch. How are you not falling? All right, now he fell. Now we can glide, attack him from above, switch characters. Oh. Boom, here we go. Got him. Also, while we're right here, guys, destroy all the boxes and stuff that you see. Sometimes there's gonna have good stuff in there for you. See the guy with the shield right here? This is what I was talking about the Claymore characters being good for. They're really good at bashing through enemy shields. We're gonna use her ability. Boom, gonna give her this crazy long sword with geo damage. Gonna try and dash around his shield. See if we can attack him from above. Nope, not quite. Didn't have enough airtime there. That shield is a pain. Got up above his attack. Attack him while he's turned around while that shield's not up. Got him. There you guys go. If you have any tips I didn't cover, feel free to leave them in the comment section so that we're all helping each other. Maybe there's some stuff I haven't figured out that you guys have figured out. If so, tell me in the comments. Genshin Impact, amazing game. I'm going to be stuck on this one for God knows how long. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And friends, I'll see you in the next video.